Ladies and gentlemen, this press statement addresses a case currently before the Federal Court, Abuja, filed by the National Forum of Former Legislators in Nigeria under the suit number FHC ABJ/CS 2637 2025. The claimant, who described themselves as the National Forum of Former Legislators, commend this action by raising summons against 3 defendants: the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the African Democratic Congress (ADC). A critical issue arose early in the proceeding. The claimant has not sued as incorporated trustee, which the African Democratic Congress (ADC) argued were legally defective. Justice Peter Odolifo overruled the objection and granted the claimant leave to amend their process to read incorporated trustee of the National Forum of Former Legislators. However, when the amended rejected summons was filed, the claimant went beyond the court permission. Without any further order, they added 4 new defendants: the Action Alliance (AA), the Action People's Party (APP), Accord Party, and Zenith Labour Party. Relief was sought against this party as well. The African Congress again objected, argued that this was irregular. Justice Peter Odolifo overruled the objection, holding that the matter is politically time-bound. Therefore, the usual rule of court must yield. All the newly joined defendants challenged this decision. They filed appeal, transmitted record, filed brief of argument, and applied for stay of proceeding. Justice Lifo refused stay of proceeding, describing the appeal as interlocutory. He noted that 30th day of May deadline for party primaries, which had even been set aside by a court of constitutional jurisdiction, is fast approaching, and that the suit was filed in the interest of Nigerians. And the Supreme Court has encouraged trial court to deliver judgment expeditiously. He added that any dissatisfied party may appeal the final judgment. At that stage, I filed a motion to be joined as a party. The governor of Osun State, Dr. Adeleke, and 2 other persons filed application to join. We were subsequently named as the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th defendants. I presented my case before Justice Peter Lifu. I argued that this claimant cannot claim to speak on behalf of Nigerians when no Nigerian had donated that right to them. I made it clear that they did not speak for me. The judge had my submission but refused all applications for joinder. In his ruling, he stated that even if he was wrong, the remedy lies in the Court of Appeal. He effectively dismissed the standing of any objector while affirming that of the claimant, a group of former legislators who can neither vote nor be voted for, may continue to agitate for the right granted to them, which is akin, as far as I'm concerned, to a referee who awarded a penalty and at the same time gave a red card to the goalkeeper. I find this deeply troubling. How can a person who represented only Abia State, Nasarawa, or Ogoniland now claim to speak for all Nigerians? There is no evidence before the court that any Nigerian authorized them to do so, yet the court accepted that proposition. Let me be clear about what is at stake. The claimant have 2 objectives. First, to prevent the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 2, to prevent the election of Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State for his 2nd term. This, in my view, cannot be the interest of any Nigerian. We as a nation are already facing enormous challenges. The last thing we need from a court is not a court-driving crisis over the registration of 5 political parties so close to an election, we now have a situation where an appeal has been filed, record transmitted with a stay of proceeding requested, yet the trial judge miraculously refused to pause, insisting on delivering a miraculous judgment like Peter did in the Bible on the 5th of June 2026. This judgment I fear may plunge the country into another cycle of crisis. As far as I'm concerned, this could precipitate political insurrection that can make Nigeria ungovernable. I therefore call on the National Judicial Council to take immediate judicial notice of this proceeding. They must review every process file. Those pushing for the registration of these political parties are not pursuing democracy. They are democracy assassins. They are pursuing chaos. They want political insurrection that will topple the current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu so that we will not be able to secure a second term. They are enemy of our democratic order. My plea to Honorable Justice Peter Odo Lifu is this: please do not use your legitimate gun to kill the innocent. I beg you, in the name of God, as I go on my knee, save Nigeria. Justice Peter Lifu, save Nigeria. Save our country and save our democracy. Do not allow this country to be slid into a kind of disorder we have seen elsewhere on the continent. We need peace. We need stability. We need order. Don't allow anybody to prevent Governor Ademola Adeleke from seeking second term in Osun State because you are not a politician. Don't allow unscrupulous Nigerians to defeat our democracy, thereby inciting Nigerians against the re-election of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu for second term in office. Justice Peter Lifu, I beg you, don't use your legitimate gun to kill innocent Nigerians. Thank you and God bless. What transpired was that certain organization named National Forum of Former Legislators, they went to court to seek the registration of African Democratic Congress. But they sued in the wrong name called National Forum of Legislators. But the rule of court only permitted trustees of that body to fight the suit. So they went by way of originating someone, if instead of the writ of someone, because they claim they are filing the suit on behalf of Nigerians. And when you need that, you needed to call those people you are suing on behalf. That is what they call writ of summon. They want to call some people from the northeast, that, oh, we donated our right to this body. So ADC challenged that, oh, my lord, they cannot come and sue in the name of National Forum of Former Legislators. Therefore, that matter be struck out. Justice Lifu did not listen, to ADC. He rather now enjoin the plaintiff. Please go and amend your originating process with the name, trustee, the incorporated trustee of the National Forum of Former Legislators. The matter was adjourned. The people went only for them to come back. The order of the court was that go and amend your name. When they came back, they now included Action Alliance. They included Zen Labour Party. They included Accord. They included the APP. That deregister all the 5 political parties. They were even now seeking relief against those political parties. So the judge directed that they should go and serve them. After serving these political parties, that was when I also got to know as an interested Nigerian. The party came before the court and now challenged jurisdiction of the court that in the first instance, these people filed this, ordinary summon via a wrong name. You ask them to go and amend the name from National Forum of, National Forum of Former Legislator. You ask them to amend the name to the incorporated trustee of National Forum of Former Legislators. Where is the order that gave them the right to now include other political parties? It was not before the court as I speak. Justice Peter Lifu overruled all of them. I was in the court at that time. He overruled everybody. He and the lawyer to the plaintiff are just the one, promoting the proceeding in the court. Even to the extent that on 4 occasions, Peter Lifu was even raising abusive language against the politician. That the bar and the bench, let us be careful of politicians. They are the one causing problems between us. I was just surprised. If politicians don't bring matter to court, he will be in his village. Because it is most of the time political matters. You see the court, being engulfed with years and over whether pre or post-election matter. When that one was not enough, okay, those parties now file an appeal against the judgment, because when the people came, the court granted you leave to change your name from National Forum to the Incorporated Trustee. There was no leave of court for you to now include other parties. They went to Court of Appeal, they filed an appeal, they transmitted record, they filed motion for stay, they gave them appeal number in the Court of Appeal. Behold, a miracle judgment happened in our presence. Justice Lifu overruled and said it was an interlocutory appeal, and that he had the backing of the Supreme Court to continue with the matter because it is time bound. And the question we raise, who is time bound by who? The incorporated trustee of National Forum Legislator, they cannot vote and they cannot be voted for. They did not exhibit their membership card that the many of us exhibited. They have never voted. They were given back to in 2025. This incorporated trustee, they were established under the common law in 2025. They are complaining about the election of 2023. These are some of the things we challenge, that how could a child come into the public to say, I want to give the story of how my grandma gave birth to my father. They will know that something is wrong with that child. It is not possible. This was the miracle that happened. And the judge was just rushing with the speed of light. He said he want to deliver judgment. Some senior advocate and other learned lawyer asked him, why this rush? He said he must deliver judgment. And those who are not happy with the judgment should go to Court of Appeal. Now the question is this. The people are challenging that those parties did not meet the requirement of 25% in 2/3 of Nigeria. Those are the people that came into existence in 2025. They were not even part and parcel of those of us that took part in that election. John Lifu didn't want to see receive with anybody. He was then bent, particularly about Osun State, because I filed as a joiner that I intend, under my right, freedom of association, section 40, to join any party of my choice. I was insulted in that court. Do I have money to pursue my ambition? I don't know what is the business of anybody to tell me whether I have money to go for governorship or not. Because we have seen public officers retiring and they will say they want to run for governor. Where did they see the money? Some of us that are even there, it is not the business of anybody. Even the lawyer to the plaintiff were insulting me in the court that I'm just a mere interloper, medicine interloper. That was a lawyer fighting the cause to plunge Nigeria into crisis. And what Justice Peter Lifu tried to do was that he now modulated everything, denied all application for joinder for 5 hours. As if to say they were trying coup plotters for 5 hours. He made sure he determined all application, he now adjourned for judgment for June 5, thinking that May 30 will have passed, Governor Deregister will have been thrown above. But thank God, the new judgment that came yesterday has extended that time. But ab initio, we need just to make this, this very straight to the Nigerian public. It is wrong for a judge to be a referee, and you award a penalty against an opponent. You also go and give red card to the goalkeeper, so that you just be a goal straight. That is what you want to do. He has a mindset to make sure that the Deregister accord party, most specifically, so that Governor Adeleke will not have a platform. Who is he working for in Osun State? He's a judge who should listen to all Nigerians. And this is what we are saying. That some judges, if they don't want to work, they should please resign and go back to their village. rather than for you now to just be causing commotion, because with the magnitude of crisis we have in this country, insecurity, there is scarcity of even any good thing for Nigerians. Nigerians don't have job, and the president is trying at least to make sure things stabilizes. A judge will now deregister for a political party, and he expects that Nigeria will be peaceful. I am not even sure whether he is not even the one that wants to invite military to take over democracy in Nigeria. Because for a judge to think there will be peace in Nigeria, for you to deregister for a political party, he wants Nigeria to believe that it was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that was there. But no, the president is not the one there. Judge Lifu should explain to the NJC, he should explain to Chief Justice of Nigeria why he's running with the speed of light to deregister political party, that he only and the plaintiff lawyer are only the one running the affairs of the court. He was fighting with all the lawyers in the court, even abusing with the politician. In my presence, pointing and thinking that the politician is the one that is making the bar and the bench, to have frictions. That is what happened, and he has adjourned to June 5 for judgment. For me, I filed my lawyer, we filed our notice of appeal yesterday. For him to know, on Monday, we are going to transmit record and make sure we have our appeal number, so that on the day of the judgment, if you like, let him not look at it, because he said something twice in the court. He said this case file, he goes on with it, he come back to court with it as if it is private property. He said it in the open court. A judge had no right to be going about with cases like that, because when we seek, because that was why even when we asked for CTC of proceedings of all processes, the one I wrote since April up to today, we have not been given. We only just somehow got wind, of most of the processes upon which we now use to file application for joinder. For 3 weeks, we wrote an application, and yet that judge is being paid. You did not answer us. You said you normally go on with the fine. You should be going on with Nigeria now and come back to court with it. As you say, they are the owner of Nigeria because you are a judge. So the Chief Justice of Nigeria should listen to this. He said he normally go with the fine. I don't know which law permitted him. That when you ask a judge for certificate copy or process of court, for 2-3 weeks they will not answer you. What are they doing? But today, he's running with the speed of light to make sure political party are registered. Justice Peter Dolifu, you don't worry yourself. Tinubu will win his re-election. We do not need your help. We don't want your interference also in Osun, because your plan, because I had those plaintiffs there to say, Osun is gone. Osun is not gone. Ademola Adeleke will run for governor in that party, in that state. Be very careful not just to cause chaos. This is why this press statement is very, very necessary to set the record straight. Thank you. The court on Friday, is it yesterday now? Okay, Friday, that I said, you can't abridge people's rights. When they said submit name, the electoral said 120 days before election. Why you say 30 days? And that one has been set aside. So meaning that everybody that have been, maybe rigged out from one party or the other, you now have the freedom. You go to another party. That is what the section 40 of the Constitution says. That every Nigeria has an inalienable right to belong to any association of their choice, and you can also leave. So if any act or any law contradict that section of the Constitution, to the extent of inconsistency, such shall be set aside. That's what the Constitution says in section 1, sub 3. So any law made by anybody, whether national, state, or local government, or any edit or whatsoever, once it contradicts constitutional provision, it will be set aside. Like Anna saying, once we're in this party, they just want to harvest us like chicken. They put us in one cage. They said you can't go to another party until 2031. That is an infringement on your right. Freedom of movement, freedom of association. And the Constitution says, our Constitution is supreme, is the ground norm of any other.
That means you back the recent court.
Yes, of course. Even I even instituted one again. I swore the 360 House of Rep, and then now one as senator. The matter is coming up on May 5. I took them to court, especially on the issue of forgery. Section 1.
But INEC has appealed that same case. I'm sure you're aware.
Which one?
The recent one.
No, the one of yesterday.
Yes.
No, they can't appeal until Monday. Now, no, we will meet them. They should come and tell us their interest. If INEC is appealing Because let me tell you the essence of that judgment. The court is saying that your rule, your INEC rule cannot supersede electoral act. Likewise, electoral cannot supersede constitution of Nigeria. That is the way it is built. Because electoral act is a creation of constitution of Nigeria. Meanwhile, the INEC regulation is a creation of the electoral act also. I get it, me? So 1, 2, 3. 3 cannot override 2. 2 cannot override 1.
Okay, so your demand now, briefly.
Yeah.
The whole thing, just maybe there's a couple of paragraphs.
He has said it now when he was on ground. He has
No,
said it.
I've said the demand that the Chief Justice of Nigeria and the NJC, they need to call for that file. So they will see all manner of miracles that have been performed by Justice Peter Lifu, just like the Peter in the Bible. We do not want some miracle in our court. Our court should be guided by law and order and constitution. We don't want anybody that will go to the temple and say, money slipper I do not have, but rise up and walk. No, that was then. Now you have to. I mean, when you are confronted with fact, you must act within the ambit of the Constitution of the Federal Government of Nigeria. People said, "Oh, we donated our right to them." I said, "No." He said, "No. By 5 by 4, they must continue to agitate for my right." When I'm not a Ghanaian, for God's sake, I am a Nigerian. I said, "No. These people, I didn't ask them to sue. I mean, to the register party, because they said they fight this suit on behalf of Nigerians." And I said, okay, they did not even exhibit any signature donated to them, you know, by any Nigerian that they should commit that suit. None, no, not one. We already have the document now, so nobody can go and smuggle anything to it. And as a Nigerian also, but unfortunately, I don't know which country Justice Peter Lifu said I belong to. I don't know.
Thank you very much.